Hey, whānau! Welcome back to Kaitaki Marakai Backyard Gardens, and I'm just going to give you a bit of an update on our seed germination and propagation processes, and just have a look at how we're going along. Ooh, look at those pumpkins. Whew. They were planted on the 25th of the 8th, and they've come through. So those are seeds we saved from last year, planting them out, and look at that. There's silver beets, cabbages, silver beet. Planted out some broccoli and cabbages today. But look at those pumpkins. Woo! Man, too much, alright. We'll come around here. Having a nosy through this side. Give them a bit of a watering. Here are the lettuces. So what I'm going to be doing is pricking out these into my trays that look like that. But here is some broccoli. I've done the same. And I saw the Māori gardener, he does it like this. He plants out this way and then pricks them out into that way. So I'm just having a little trial on that. Here's some tomatoes starting to come through. These are money makers, just trialing them at the moment. But just see underneath the tuku, starting to come through. So that's pretty cool. Again, transfer them over. I think I've got 1,000 of each of these. So there's 1,000 tomatoes, 1,000 broccoli, 1,000 lettuces. We're not going to get them all, but then I can use them as microgreens as well. But yeah, I'm going to transplant those. And man, look at these ones. Pretty cool, eh? Got sweet corn in here, sweet corn over here, and then we got some flat beans coming through. Look at them breaking through. Look at that. See the husk of the shell on the edge just pushed it off. To break through their own whare place that they were nurtured in, stored in. Have to break out on it, get their own identity, and then become beings, isn't it? That tupu there coming through, some more there. So those are pretty cool. What are these ones? I think these are pak choi. So we've got a series of those back on the 1st of the 8th. Yep, that whole loads pak choi. Corn, what are those? Cauliflower. Here's some more courgettes, zucchinis coming through. Some more beans, spring onions, cabbages, corn, and over here we're planting out those soon. Variety of lettuces, broccoli, and some more cabbages. So pretty much whānau, what we're doing now is just continually seeding out our seeds to grow. So at the other end, as we're planting out, which we're starting to do now around the mana, planting them out, getting ready to grow our vegetables. So springtime here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. We are in, what's this month? Mahuru. And coming up to October. But yeah, it's working. So pretty much I'll have I should actually put them at this end and move them down that way. Saves me having to walk all the way around, which I probably will do that. On this case, what I've done is new seeds and seedlings are at down that end, and we just progressively work them through. And when they get big enough out here, I take them around to my hardening up areas, which are outside here. Sorry about that wind, if that's made a funny noise for you. So we've got a hardening up bay here. It's actually quite breezy on this side, and then we've got one over here. You would have seen this before, but just go through it. And so look at these. So these are ones here that are pretty much ready to go now. and I did a whole lot the other day. So I've now got a mixture of lettuces that I've grown, and this has been quite interesting because I can actually go through and cut them and use that as a salad, and then they grow back up. Go through, cut them, go back up. So I'm thinking that I actually might make a garden bed or a raised bed that's purposely built for this type of greenery, where we're just taking salads and just cutting in, because we liked it the other day. It was actually quite a nice dish. And I've got it here similarly. It's kind of half in the sun, gets the sun in the morning, but as you can see now, with the way the sun is now shifting across over to Tomokana, it's at Ranui now, midday. It's straight above us, but it's now giving shelter on this side. Whereas over the other side there, they've got the sun. So that's it's not so temperamental with direct sunlight, unlike what we did over here. So last week we've got these beds here of both cabbages and what was that other one I planted? Can't remember. Might have been pak choy under here, and I just open up the ends when it gets a bit too warm, and then I've got a series of broccoli, cabbages along the back, some spring onions in there, and I'll put some along this end. But I'm just starting to plant out. Prep this, and this is where all my lettuces will go. I'll put all my lettuces under here because they don't like the direct sunlight in summertime. So my Fiji tree will provide shelter for this bed. Need a bit of a nitrogen fixer going on, so I picked up some comfrey and I've laid it around. You'll see it's all in here. Just laid it around in the vegetables, and that breaks down and just puts more nitrogen back into the soil. But yeah, sad thing that's happened. We've lost our bees. Even though there's bees flying around, those bees are going in there to clean it out, so we couldn't find the queen. So they've gone. Oh well, that's my mistake. So we've got honey in there. This is where the corn's going to go. I'm going to try out the Three Sisters in here, so we're just letting that die off. And there are vegetables, like we've got potatoes in here, we've got some other bok choy, look at that, puha, leeks, lettuces, silver beet, sorry. So I'm just kind of cleaning that, but in the midst there you got some celery as well. So this bit here is where we'll put the corn and plant out the rest with other vegetables. But yeah, it's looking good. But anyway, that's a bit of an update. All going well, eh? We're in the garden. Course is coming along quite well. Slowly developing that. Got some strawberries. Oh, that's a big strawberry. What size is that one? Gave Josie a strawberry the other day. She's doing really nice. Oh, look at that. Just put that on some grass. Yeah, need a bit of weeding in there. Parsley. Trying out our kōwhai and lemons. I'm going to be putting in our piru and potatoes I got given from Sean Delaney down in Motueka. Planted that out. And then that'll become a brassica one next over winter. But that's my potatoes and piru for summer. So we're planting that out this week, planting out other spaces, utilising these. So that's my kind of like my funnel process. Germination behind us, and they're sheltered area. When they're big enough, we just start progressing them along, basically like a Fiji line, and they're all ready to plant over there. Simply. Okay, that's all we have to. Here in the Waiting North, Kaikohe. Trying to find ways of food security, sustainability, economic sustainability. Yeah, not wanting to get permission to do our own stuff, but growing our food. Big projects coming up is the Papakainga out of Mātua block. The whānau that sit on Te Totoa and Te Mamaku, Totoa and Mamaku area. We've got a big job over there creating this garden, marakai for the community. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Thinking about Huapara organic, Māori organic growing, so into my second year of that kaupapa. So I'm now in the whakatupu space, took over last year, so we're just transitioning into there, so more's coming out about that. But as we talked about, whakapapa, wairua, Māori, te ao tūroa, māramatanga, and there's one more, mana. Yeah, thinking about how we look after our whenua, our environment, sourcing of our seeds, looking after the soil, the health of the soil, the mauri, the wairua, the organisms, fertilisers we use, worm castings, worm juice, all that stuff that we create ourselves. Yeah, alright then. Hei kona whānau, ngā mihi.